interviewing me for a warm tale to bring you calm and restful dreams. Tea and the Whispering Wind, a tale of empathy. His story is about a girl named Tea and a whispering wind named Gloxinia, who teach empathy in narrative through understanding and action to protect their beautiful valley. Once upon a time in a lush green valley, a young girl named Tea would live with her parents. She was known for her sunny disposition and an ability to make friends with everyone she met. One day, while playing near the edge of the forest, she heard a gentle whispering in the wind. Following the sound, she entered the forest and found a shimmering, almost ethereal creature named Gloxinia. Gloxinia was a whispering wind, a spirit of the breeze who could communicate with all living things. Tea and Gloxinia became fast friends. They would spend days exploring the valley and nights lying on the grass, counting stars. One evening, Tea noticed that Gloxinia seemed unusually quiet. When asked, Gloxinia sighed and explained that not all humans could hear the voices of the wind, and this filled Tea's heart with sorrow. Determined to help, Tea asked Gloxinia to teach her how to communicate with the wind so she could understand the world better. Night after night, Gloxinia whispered ancient songs and secret words into Tea's ear until, one day, Tea found she could understand the voices of the trees, the songs of the birds and the whispers of the rivers. The newfound ability opened Tea's eyes to the suffering of the natural world. She observed the littering, the chopped trees and the pollution of the rivers. With a heart full of empathy ignited by her friendship with Gloxinia, Tea began to lead small efforts to clean up the valley. She rallied her friends and family, teaching them the importance of respecting and preserving nature. But surely, the valley blossomed anew. The trees grew taller, the rivers flowed clearer, and the air felt fresher. Gloxinia was filled with joy and gratitude. She told Tea that the wind itself praised her for her compassion and hard work. Standing on a hill overlooking the vibrant valley, Tea felt the gentle crest of the wind, carrying with it the sweet melody of gratitude from every living thing that called the valley home. From that day on, Tea became the guardian of the valley, forever bonded with the whispering winds. She realized that empathy was not just about understanding others, but also about taking action to make the world a better place. And so, Tea's legend spread far and wide, teaching everyone the power of empathy and the beauty of listening to the voices of the wind. Let us drift deeper with this next gentle tale. Aquilia and Jasmine, the blessings of friendship. This story is about the heartwarming friendship between a kind human named Aquilia and an ant named Jasmine, who find the blessings of kindness and bravery. In a serene meadow bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun, there lived a gentle human named Aquilia. Aquilia was known for her kindness and her love for all living creatures. At this day she would stroll through the fields, humming a melodious tune as she admired the beauty of nature. One day, while she was picking wildflowers, she heard a faint cry for help. Following the sound, she discovered an ant named Jasmine trapped under a heavy leaf. Without hesitation, Aquilia gently lifted the leaf and freed Jasmine. Grateful for her rescue, Jasmine introduced herself, and they quickly became friends. Aquilia and Jasmine spent many joyful days together. They explored the meadow, sharing stories and laughter. Jasmine taught Aquilia the secrets of the ant kingdom, and Aquilia showed Jasmine the wonders of the human world. They discovered that though they were different, their friendship was a precious gift. One afternoon, a sudden storm swept through the meadow, and Jasmine's ant colony was in danger of being washed away. Aquilia, seeing the distress of her tiny friend, sprang into action. She gathered large leaves and twigs, creating a protective barrier around the colony. With Ophelia's help, Jasmine's family was saved, and the storm passed without harm. The ants celebrated their safety, and Jasmine thanked Achilea with tears of gratitude in her eyes. From that day forward, Achilea and Jasmine's bond grew even stronger. They understood that blessings come in many forms, often through the kindness and bravery of friends. As the years went by, they continued to explore and protect the meadow together, their friendship a shining example of love and harmony. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, they would sit together, reflecting on their adventures and the blessings they had received. And so they lived, surrounded by the warmth of their friendship and the beauty of the meadow, a testament to the power of kindness and the enduring nature of true companionship. Let's embrace the next chapter of our journey. The blossoming bond of Sweet Pea and Borage. This story is about the beautiful friendship and mutual growth between a kind girl named Sweet Pea and a curious mouse named Borage. In a quaint village filled with wildflowers, there lived a gentle human girl named Sweet Pea, whose heart was tender and kind. Sweet Pea had a small garden behind her cottage that she loved dearly. One day, while tending to her garden, she discovered a tiny mouse hiding among the blooming flowers. The mouse had silky, gray fur and bright eyes full of curiosity. Sweet Pea named the mouse Borage after the beautiful blue flowers in her garden. Though Sweet Pea was nervous at first, she approached Borage gently and offered him some crumbs. To her delight, Borage accepted them eagerly. From that day forward, Sweet Pea and Borage formed an unlikely friendship. Every morning, Sweet Pea would find Borage waiting by the window, and together they would explore the wonders of the garden. Seasons changed, and the garden flourished. Sweet Pea planted new seeds, with Borage nestled in her pocket, watching over each sprout with keen interest. They would marvel at the flowers and talk about the mysteries of life, though only Sweet Pea could speak and Borage communicated through his eyes and tiny squints. As time went on, Sweet Pea noticed that Borage began gathering little bits of string and leaves, creating a nest near the roots of a large sunflower. She understood that Borage was trying to make a home for himself. She helped him by bringing more material and ensuring he had plenty of food. Sweet Pea herself was growing. She learned the rhythm of nature, understanding when to nourish and when to let go. Her bond with Borage taught her patience and compassion. One sunny afternoon, Sweet found Borage dashing about excitedly. He led her to his nest, where several tiny, newborn mice wriggled under the soft bed of leaves. Borage looked up at Sweet Pea with pride, and Sweet Pea felt her heart swell with joy. She realized that Borage's family had expanded, and so had her own. Sweet Pea helped Borage care for the babies, and they grew strong and happy. The garden thrived under the care of Sweet Pea and her mouse friends. The once small girl and tiny mouse had become symbols of nurturing growth and the enduring power of kindness. Their friendship, like the garden, continued to blossom with each passing day, teaching everyone around them the true meaning of growth and love. Now, let's settle in for another gentle story. The Gentle Lessons of Patience, Jasmine and Sedge. This story is about a young girl named Jasmine, who learns the value of patience from an ancient spirit named Sedge. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled by an ancient forest, lived a young girl named Jasmine. She had a heart as warm as the summer sun, and a curiosity that knew no bounds. Every evening, Jasmine would wander into the forest, captivated by the towering trees and the melodies of chirping birds. One twilight, while exploring a hidden glade, Jasmine stumbled upon a shimmering, ethereal figure, cloaked in emerald vines and glistening dew, an ancient spirit named Sedge. Sedge had watched over the ancient forest for millennia, a guardian with wisdom as deep as the roots of the oldest trees. Recognizing Jasmine's pure heart, Sedge introduced himself, and a friendship blossomed. Jasmine visited the glade daily, eager to learn from the mystical being. One day, Jasmine confessed her frustration about her garden. No matter how much I water and care for them, my flowers just won't bloom, she lamented. Sedge listened, with a gentle smile, and replied, "Patience, dear Jasmine. Nature teaches us to wait." Sedge guided her to a patch of earth, where wildflowers thrived. "Life closely," he said. For days they observed the flowers as they slowly unfurled their petals to the sun, each movement a testament to the unseen forces of patience and time. Jasmine marveled at the grace with which the flowers embraced the rhythms of nature. Inspired, she returned to her garden with renewed hope. Months passed, and Jasmine's garden began to thrive under her patient care. The flowers bloomed in brilliant colors, their beauty a reflection of her growth. One evening, Jasmine thanked Sedge for his wisdom. Sedge smiled, his form shimmering in the twilight. "Patience nurtures all things," he said. "In it we find the strength and grace to bloom in our own time." Jasmine hugged Sedge, feeling a sense of peace and understanding settle within her. From that day forward, Jasmine's life was imbued with the gentle lessons of patience, a gift she cherished deeply. The end. Until next time, sleep peacefully.